They about to look at the shit that I'm on. Why don't we get in topic? Crew looking like Pentatonics, locked in, recording in tropics. In the East, big 3, big Bronzy B, way good, he working on optics. Talk biz while smoking exotics. We lit, never thought about it. Just live out the look at the shit that I'm on. Why don't we get in topics? Sitting way back, all black, I'm talking. Feeling like Shaq, I weigh my options. In the East, big 3, big Bronzy B, way good, he working on optics. Talk biz while smoking exotics. It's RCR the project.
What's up, RCR Presents, MSD Sports, and we back at it with another one. My name is Bobby K. We got Mikey over here, and we got David Camden over here. And let's go, Mikey, introduce yourself, Mikey, introduce yourself.
What is good, y'all? It's your boy, Michael John. MSD crew, we back at it, and we here for the weekly installment. I'm rocking the Jack Skelly. Shout out, Halloween coming up. We got a lot to talk about, yo.
Yes, sir. Camden, what's up?
What's going on? You know what it is. You know who I'm with. It is MSD Sports, and I'm with the greatest trio ever assembled. It's your boy, Mr. Club Paradise, a.k.a. Camden Lee. When I tell you, we have a lot in store going on. It's the end of the month, spooky season happening. You know, a birthday might be popping in a couple of weeks, about a week or so. You know what I'm saying? You might see me on the pod. I don't know. We'll see. We might do a little fun episode. But YBK.
Yes, sir.
We got a big docket. What's on the agenda today?
Yes, sir. We going episode 37 agenda. Let's get it. MLB ALCS Game 7 was crazy, guys. Mariners, Bluejays. We going to talk about that, and we already know the NLCS Dodgers sweep, and we've never seen anything like it before. We going to talk about that one individual. We going to move on to the NBA, guys. First day of the NBA season. Let's get it. We open it with the Rockets, Thunder, and we got the Warriors, Lakers tonight, but we got the NBA season now intact. And then we got football week 7. We're going to talk about that. A lot of crazy games has happened this past week. And then we're going to wrap it up with some special news from the UFC expert, Michael John Stefano.
Come on.
So let's go and talk about the ALC. MLB is on its peak, guys. And I've heard that the viewer ratings have been on fire.
Come on.
So a lot of youth are joining, and then I feel like what Mikey talked about in the last part about that pitch clock, you know, a lot of people are coming into the games and they're watching the games because now it's not no 3-4 hour games anymore.
No.
So we got baseball on fire right now, so let's talk about it. How you guys feeling?
I mean, to be honest, I was seeing the prices of some of these tickets for Game 1. It was
at Toronto?
At Toronto, it was astronomical. I mean, it's not as bad as some of the tickets I've seen Yankee Stadium when the Red Sox have played things like that. However, I'm really excited about this rivalry or this new kind of East versus West. You know what I mean? Toronto versus LA. A little bit of something that we're familiar with in music. YBK. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, guys. Like we have the World Series here with Toronto Blue Jays. It's been 32 years. Since 1993, they made it to a World Series, guys. And then we have the Los Angeles Dodgers coming in from last year World Series win, champions, got back to the World Series. And we have the international USA, Canada. But we have something that pop culture been talking about in 2024, 2025.
Come on with it.
Mr. Kendrick Lamar versus Mr. Drake is back in the MLB, guys. How you feeling? And there's a fun fact. Game 1 is played in Toronto, and it's Drake's birthday, apparently.
Whew.
So it's going to be crazy. How you guys feel?
Well, the question is, it's not like us going to be played on Drake's birthday in Toronto, because we already know it's going to be played about 1,000 times in LA. I mean, Michael John, I know this is something that we talked about in terms of a series. You know, if you guys weren't paying attention to the last episode, I was telling you, and a lot has transpired, but I was saying, I think the Blue Jays, I think my boy Vladdy Jr. can get out of this hole, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad to see the Dodgers in it. What are you feeling, Michael John? Are you excited about this series? Talk to me.
I mean, it's not the first two teams I would have picked to be in World Series. I feel like one side we have like a boring LA, same old, back to it. It's like when the Patriots go back every year, when the Yankees is dominant, go back every year. And Blue Jays isn't really a big name coming out the East, so I have like a zero sum here. I don't feel like I have a strong interest in either side. I was rooting for Cal. I'll be real. I was rooting for Cal. Great season. Loved the emotion that he showed too in his exit interview after, when he was talking to press after the game. But yeah, I mean, sheesh, I guess it's big money, but LA got to take care of business, and that's that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But before we talk about this World Series, let's talk about the championship series. The series before, because I think when let's talk about the ALCS first.
Right.
Blue Jays, Mariners. Great stories on both sides. But I want to talk about one individual, Mr. Sign extension in April, $500 million, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., guys. This guy struggled the first 2 games in the ALCS, but right now I'm going to read the average, guys. He's batting a 442, 510 OBP, and a 1.4 OPS, everybody. And you guys know I love OPS.
Come on, baby. I know you do.
1.4 is crazy.
Getting on base is your thing.
6 home runs, 12 RBIs, 11 runs, 19 hits, guys.
Come on.
This guy has been a machine. And I feel like since the leader is flourishing and doing well, the rest of the team is doing so good.
Well, this is the thing. We talked about this on the last pod where we said, great players elevate their teams. You know what I mean? And how I felt like I still feel like Vladdy, even when we're going against this juggernaut, almost this David versus Goliath series in a sense, I still feel as though I'm like, hey, like David has a chance because if I'm going against the Dodgers and I'm saying, here's all this deferred money, all these superstars, I'm literally playing, and we're going to talk about this cyborg that we think that of a man that he is, like, and I'm in the World Series and I even steal a game, maybe 2, like I'm gonna feel like I have a shot. I mean, my question is, do you think that extension, and Michael John, I asked this question to you, do you think that extension really put a fire under Vladdy's on behind, and do you think, does it matter that he struggled in those first 2 games because he kind of came in the clutch at the end?
Well, Vladdy did kind of pop off versus the Yankees in the division. I mean, he did play well.
I didn't want to talk about it, but he did.
I feel like the money that he got was well deserved. It's just you get what the market demands, right? You get what the market dictates, and I don't feel like Vladdy was overpaid. I do feel like, I like that you said it's kind of deferred money versus the upfront money, big team juggernaut versus like the young team juggernaut that's coming in and trying to make some waves. I will say, shout out to Vladdy, who had incredible stats. I was even texting YBK like 1.5 OPS. I know you about to say that's crazy.
At the time, he had 1.5.
Shout out to this one person, Springer, who came in and hit the clutch hit of the series. So you need to have the veteran guys or the guys that have been there, done that. I remember he hit it, and I saw they said 3rd in MLB history for most go-ahead home runs in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Which is like, wow. I wouldn't really associate that with him, but when you've been around the block, then you need players like that to come through and maybe give you one good start. You need someone like they have Scherzer too, right? They traded for Scherzer.
Yep.
I feel like you just need one good start out of him in the World Series to get you a vintage dub. It can come together and you can win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I ain't counting them out, but Dodgers looking crazy.
YBK, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about
Blue
this?
Jays, I feel like when the season started in 2025, I didn't see them as a World Series contending team. But when you see the addition of Andres Jimenez, Gold Glove second baseman from the Cleveland Guardians, he joins this team, and he's playing shortstop while Bo Bichette's out. Now there's a big update. Bo Bichette is now available for the World Series, guys. Woo! And Bo Bichette is an offensive piece that definitely the Blue Jays will love to add because I think Jimenez is taking the place in short, and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, IKF, is playing second. If you move IKF to the bench where he originally is, and you move Jimenez back to his Gold Glove position, and you have Bo Bichette in shortstop, and I feel like we're going to see a Blue Jays offense we've never seen in the playoffs before because Bo Bichette's been out.
I mean, the question is, do you really want to change up that continuity that we've already been building over the last... We've beat the Yankees. We're going against the Dodgers. Do we think it's time to rush this guy in, or do you think he's such a powerful hitter, even maybe having him at DH?
No, exactly.
Would be worth it to me.
Bo Bichette is a great, phenomenal hitter. He has consecutive seasons hitting over 200 hits. So him adding to this even cohesive lineup right now, I still think is a plus.
Okay.
So this is going to be great for the Blue Jays, and I feel like, man, who knew Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and George Springer would bring him to the World Series?
I mean, I thought about it.
George Springer is top 10 in home runs in postseason history with 23 home runs. I think he's like top 5 or 6, and he's up there. And like what you said, Mikey, he's been there, done that.
That's crazy.
I don't want to talk about the 2017 Astros about all that scandal, but it's still he's been there, done that. So you got to give it to him.
Come on.
Yeah. Nah, bring him in. He's also a good infielder too.
Yeah,
but he's more of a contact hitter, Bo Bichette. He ain't going yard crazy, but He'll get on
But at
base, he knows the
situational hitting,
bases. Yeah,
he
exactly.
knows how to expand the strike zone and get the hits. And
in the playoffs,
not just swing for the fences.
It's very useful. In the playoffs, is very, very useful. So, Dodgers enter the series minus 210 favorites.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Plus 175.
Should we talk about them Dodgers real quick too?
I mean, do
the
you,
NLCS
do you
too?
want to talk about the cyborg of a man that we saw? YBK, you love stats. You love what a man can accomplish. People can accomplish. You know, athletes, all of them. Talk to us. How did you feel? Because I heard this and I said, Babe Ruth must be rolling in his grave thinking about this man. Because if a time traveler came and said, hey, there's going to be a guy better than you, I feel like you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Mr. Shohei Ohtani, he had to start for Game 4. Dodgers are up 3-0, and I feel like if I was Dave Roberts, why not, right?
Why not?
When we've seen history. So let's talk about this game. Top of the first, Shohei Ohtani comes up, pitching against the Brewers. He strikes out the side, everybody. A 1 out, 2 out, 3 out. All right, he's going back to the dugout. Look, he doesn't even go into the dugout. I saw like a thing where he switches to batter.
Right.
He doesn't even. His like batting gloves are all outside already, like
Okay.
in the mat.
He's already ready.
So he's going up, walking to the dugout. He legit takes off his glove, gets his batting thing on, gets his bat. He's walking casually to the box, casually, and then he hits a solo home run to start the game in Game 4, guys.
Yo.
And that's not it. Shohei Ohtani did the best single player performance of all MLB history, in my opinion, guys.
Ever.
This man hit 3 home runs, 6+ innings, just 2 hits,
2 hits.
no earned runs, 10 strikeouts.
10.
I put my hand up. I was like, what can't he do, Mikey? We were watching that. I was like, what can't he do? Guys, let's talk about how do you guys feel about Mr. Shohei Ohtani?
I mean, here's the situation, and this is how I feel. And I love your reaction, and I knew you were going to love seeing this performance. My biggest thing was I saw him rolling around with his baby, his little corgi coming out, and his wife. His wife. And I said, oh, this mother about to do something crazy. Because I don't think she's been to the games like that. I don't think the baby's been to the games like that since the baby's been born.
Wow.
And when he put the little corgi in the bottom, I think he was like, it's a family outing. And I'm about to let these mugs know that it's my time.
It looked like that video looked like he was going to Target.
Bro, he looked like...
It was like a casual walk, like, I'm going to Target with my wife and my kid.
He said...
6 shutout innings, 3 home runs, like, Oh my God, Mr. Shohei Ohtani can do everything.
Said he looked like he was shopping for groceries. He's on his way to go pick up something.
So
Just
true.
Real quick. I'm gonna stop at the store real quick.
Oh,
Hey, you want some milk? You want some milk?
Yeah, honey, we out of milk? I bet. Let's go.
Come on,
Rack it up.
everybody come to Target. Oh, and on my way back, I'm just gonna do 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts.
Oh my
If a man, here's the thing: if a guy had 3 home runs in a game, you're like, oh my gosh, you're awesome,
legendary.
If a man had 10 strikeouts in a game, man, you're awesome. The fact that this man did it in the same game as one person, oh my gosh,
crazy.
Michael John, is he a cyborg?
He's good. He's good.
He's
for
good.
sure.
He is real good.
I'll play devil's advocate just because. I mean, it was a great game for sure, but I'll play devil's advocate a little bit and say like maybe it's not the greatest single MLB game of all time. That's a bit. One, it's not a perfect game. If you threw a perfect game, I still think it might be better than 6 shutout and 3 home runs because like a perfect game is a rare feat.
You're right.
Or maybe if we're talking like, say this was in World Series game, it's a different question. But like for me, would you rather, what's a better game, that Michael Jordan hit 50 or when Michael Jordan walked off the Jazz? Right? You tell me what's a better game.
I hear
Let
you
me
on
ask
that.
you.
Wow.
Y'all think about it, right? What's a better game? So in my mind, I'm saying like Reggie Jackson, bro.
3 home runs?
3 home runs on 3 pitches. Like in October, World Series lights. Like, but I don't want to be a hater. One of the best games I've ever seen anyone have. Awe-inspiring.
Oh, definitely,
right?
definitely,
I'm
definitely.
awestruck sitting there watching. I'm like, no, stop!
Yeah, Michael, what?
But But no, I'll be real. I don't. Maybe let's have one crazy game in a World Series, and we'll say like, sheesh, that's the greatest game of all time. I'm not ready to just like
Give it to
coronate
him.
it.
That's true.
Yeah, I need to think about it.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
That's
like,
true.
Let it marinate for a bit. But boy,
Big October
they
means
made.
a
I'm
difference.
gonna say they made their money back, bro. They made their return on investment. If we're talking money, if we're talking legacy, like you need to win, you know, for the legacy competition.
Yeah.
But just pure money, they made their money back. This is crazy.
GMYBK, how much? I think he had what a $500 million contract. How much?
$700 million.
And they said
10 years.
And they said that in advertisements, marketing.
Shohei made $100 million. He made $100 million in advertising, everything, and $2 million from the Dodgers because out of the $70 million, $68 million are being deferred.
He said I made $100 million advertising.
It's crazy.
I already paid off the plug, and I'm still owed another $700 million. I paid the plug. The plug is paid off. I'm good.
It's done.
I'm done.
It's done.
I'm done.
No debt, nothing.
No debt.
Paid off.
Oh my goodness.
Paid off.
I mean, do you think that was one of the greatest investments that we've had in a long time?
I feel like they got a deal. I feel like Shohei's $1 billion person. I think Dodgers got a deal, honestly. He should have signed a 10-year $1 billion contract, bro.
He got a discount?
He did get a discount. Yep, they got a 30% discount. And then $700 million. Oh my gosh.
You think he's worth that? You think, Michael John, you think he's worth $1 billion?
Yeah, I mean, dude's just getting damn near close to that already. Those numbers. You know what I mean? If it's 10 years, $700 million, I mean, the Billy would have been justified.
Yeah.
Now.
And if this year, if he gave him $1 billion, he had the year that he just had.
It's crazy. Yeah. First a 50-50 year, and now this year. Most home runs in Dodgers history, pitching great in the playoffs, and might be looking at back-to-back rings.
I'm going to tell y'all right
we'll
now
see.
what Trevor Plouffe has told you guys too.
Tell us.
Go watch Shohei Ohtani right now if you have the chance. You will never see a guy like this in your lifetime. Of course, he paved the way for two-way players. You know, there's a lot of like upcoming, of course, preparing for to be a two-way player. But they ain't gonna be Shohei Ohtani though.
That's very true.
So if you're in LA or if the Dodgers go to your state, baseball team, go watch him because you're gonna regret it. Because this man is one of a kind, one of one. I'm telling you right now.
Listen, I love that,
Put a stamp on it.
No, for real. It's for real, and it's interesting because I know a lot of foreigners who travel just to come to LA to come and see Shohei. So for all of our international listeners as well, MSD Sports, hey, come see Shohei. Come on,
Definitely.
come to LA. Maybe we could do a live stream. You never know.
Never know.
You never know. Make something happen.
You never know.
Oh, man. So, do you guys want to talk about our predictions? I mean, we haven't seen a pitch yet.
Yep.
We don't
Friday.
know what the lineup yet is.
So the one thing announced is Dodgers announced their game 1 and 2 starters are going to be Blake Snell and Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Okay.
Just like the Brewers series.
Okay.
So I mean,
set it off right.
I feel like this is crazy too. During the regular season, Dodgers starting pitching was trash, absolute garbage, and it's crazy how their like formula that they built in preseason is working now.
Yeah.
We're at the most important time.
Yeah.
Because if you compare these rotations, like Bluejays rotation and then Dodgers rotation, I feel like the Dodgers got it crazy right now upside.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think even the Blue Jays have a chance with Vladdy Jr. and the
See, that's the
starstruck
I feel like
Blue
that's
Jays?
the question of the day. Can the Blue Jays offense take the Dodgers starting rotation?
MLB though feels a little bit more like hockey to me, and when it comes to these championships, I feel like the bona fide favorite ain't like just gonna win. It's not gonna be a huge like you minus 500, minus 600 odds.
Minus 500.
Like when Pats played the Rams the first time, the greatest show on turf. Now I feel like, is it a fighting chance? Of course. That's why the betting odds is not even barely 2-1 favorite for Dodgers. Dodgers need to win this series. I don't care what the betting odds say, and I don't care what the history is. Dodgers, y'all gotta win this one. I got Dodgers in 5.
Ooh,
Dodgers in
gentleman's
5.
sweep.
Yeah, Dodgers in 5. They're gonna win all them home games. They gotta win all them home games, and they gotta pick one up on the road.
Dodgers in 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, here's my thought process. One, there's a lot of money going back and forth. So if the Dodgers already got their little payday, you know what I'm saying, with Shohei, little payday with Shohei, I think the Blue Jays are going to extend it to 6 games just to get a couple extra dollars because they need to do that. They need to do, what's the format for this year?
I think it's 2-1. No, I don't think it's 1-1-1. I think it's 2-3-2 then. Yeah, I think it's 2-3-2.
So what is two?
Two in Toronto, 3 in LA, 2 in Toronto.
Ooh.
That's what. Yeah, that's the.
Do you think the Dodgers win away?
I mean,
That's
Yeah,
what. That's
one
why.
of two. They just need to win one of two.
the Blue Jays lost 2 of their home games against Seattle.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm thinking, if they win the chip, do you think that the Dodgers would win it away, or are they going to win it at home? That's what my only.
Well, they have to win one of those two at home, one of those two on the road, and then
Yep,
they
and
win
then they
all
win
three at home. That's it. Game 5, they win. That's
Done.
it. Goodbye.
Okay. All right. But I'm going to still hold out. I think the Dodgers win away in 6.
Ooh,
Unfortunately.
Dodgers away 6.
So we're not going to be able to see it, but we're able to celebrate in the streets. I think Dodgers in 6.
Okay.
Give Toronto a little extra buck.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go. Dodgers sweep 4-0.
You tripping?
Dodgers sweep 4-0.
You
Mr.
Dodgers with a
Shohei.
sweep.
And then the
You
fourth game.
tripping.
The fourth game, Shohei Ohtani. Same thing. 2 home runs, 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts.
You're lying.
Put the money on the
World
floor.
Series MVP.
Put the money on the floor.
Put the money on the
the
floor.
money on the
Bam.
floor.
Put the money on the floor.
Gavel down. Let's go.
All right. You heard it first from YBK. If Shohei hits 2 home runs, Shohei, if you're listening, get YBK some season tickets next year because he's putting the good juju out for you. So I'm just letting you know.
But I ain't gonna wear the Dodgers jersey though. If you do it though, I'm
Listen.
gonna have to wear my Yankee jersey and go. All right.
He respects the player. He's still a Yankees fan. Never forget that.
Yes,
Never
always.
never
I love
forget
baseball
that.
though. Give me some WBC tickets, Shohei. Then you know what I'm saying?
You
know
you're
what I'm
down
saying?
for that?
I'll do it. I'm not gonna wear Dodgers. I will USA jersey
That's
or
what I'm
something.
saying.
Yeah. I'll wear like a nice Judge USA jersey.
Said I wear a nice Judge USA. Of
course.
You ain't right.
Of course,
You ain't right.
of
I love
course.
it though. I love it. Oh
yes.
man. Okay, so sweep for you.
Yep. Sweet for me 5 and then 6.
Yes.
So we got 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
All right. So MLB is getting on its way.
Yes.
And you already know where I'm coming and where I'm going, baby. Okay?
It goes.
It is NFL Week 7.
Woo!
It is your boy, Mr. Club Paradise, Camden Lee. And we got some of our teams that we have to talk about. Okay? It was a wonderful week in sports. It was a wonderful week in football. First off, we got to talk about the family team.
Oh, yes, we do.
My playoff team.
Oh.
My number 1 stunner, Drake May, and the New England Patriots had to do some business. Now, when I told y'all that Drake May was top 5, I was like, y'all know I was just giving you just a little preview of what I was thinking. Now y'all can see Drake May is top 5. The New England Patriots head to the Tennessee Titans and beat them 31-13. A nice little revenge game for Mike Vrabel. I mean, guys, how did you feel about this performance? We all knew it was gonna be a dub, but how did you feel about Drake May? I mean, come on, going crazy on him.
Did you see the stats from the game, YBK?
I did not. You have to read it out for me.
Drake May set the New England franchise record for pass percentage in a game.
No way.
Yeah.
He beat Brady?
He did.
Better than Brady?
91%. 21
What?
of 23.
Come on with it.
About like 225.
Come on.
I think he rushed for 60 yards.
He barely missed.
Yeah, through a
He
touchdown.
rushed 60 yards?
Kayshawn Booty with another touchdown. So
Okay, he's been doing good.
One, we still getting that Papyrus Booty, I guess.
Come
because
on,
Kayshawn
baby.
Booty finds pay dirt yet again.
Kayshawn
He's
Booty.
got a good affinity with Drake.
Come on.
Not only that, Stephon Diggs with a solid game, 7 catches, 70 yards. Very solid performance. Ramondre Stevenson did not fumble the ball.
Come on.
Looked like Ramondre from 2 years ago, running hard, breaking tackles, turning a 3-4 yard gain into 8 yard gain,
Sheesh.
and had a touchdown. What a great game. And what a great day for Mike Vrabel
Yes.
to just stick
Yes.
one. And he said it ain't no big deal. It ain't nothing. But you know when you get fired by a team and you go back into the crib to play them, it's a big game.
It's a big time.
Yeah.
Big time
So,
situation.
Mike Vrabel, shout out to him because Titans should have never fired him. Now they already fired their head coach this year. That's what you get. Yeah.
This is the problem when you want to be premature. You need to let things develop. It's like what the Patriots are doing right now. They got Drake May, they got Josh McDaniels, they got a great coach. They're letting things develop. And I think, like we said last on the pod, Stephon Diggs, I know he's not necessarily a true number 1, but we all feel like when he plays well, and he has played well over the course of his career, he does do damage. I think now he has a team that he can really gravitate towards and he can really build, and I think it's a decent fit. I'm really, really excited.
Wow, I'm impressed.
You know,
I heard, just as one quick addition on the Pats,
Please.
that they might be in a market for a wide receiver. So that like if Olave is being shopped right now, That would be a nice addition. It would make our wide receiver core crazy if we added like a Chris Olave to the team
That's
right
a
now.
lot of guys,
But I
though.
heard Tampa Bay might be trying to grab him too. I don't know. Think about it. Pop Douglas is like the small dude who run in the slot. He had a quiet game. Diggs can do slot crossing routes, or he could run deep too.
Okay.
He can do the sideline passes. Booties, run down the field, and then you have Hunter Henry as well. So it don't hurt, bro, to have you put Olave on there like a real more of a route runner.
That's true.
He's not really like a burner.
No,
he's not like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It adds a little bit more. That's a dangerous wide receiver team.
He's great. I mean, he's killing it on my fantasy team. I'm really excited. I'm loving the continuity that the Patriots are already having.
Yeah.
I think they've been working really hard. I'm really excited. I mean,
Yeah.
they're pretty much looking like a playoff team. If you look at the next few games that they have, I mean, it's pretty much
second seed in the AFC right now.
that's what I'm saying. It's pretty much a cakewalk.
Oh,
So I mean, I'm just like, hey,
see,
it's gonna be
what is
easy
it?
picking.
Colts and then you guys.
Yeah, Colts
Yeah.
is in
Wow.
first.
Big game.
Big game coming up for them against the Browns, who the win-loss record might not show it, but they play tough every week. If
Yes,
you
they
watch
do.
their games,
they
their
do.
defense is they get Myles Garrett get in there, so
Yeah, I'm impressed, guys.
Pat's looking good.
Pass
huh?
looking great.
I'm-
Pass looking great.
Yeah.
That bet's looking better and better each
Shoot.
week.
Talk to me. What's going on with you? Because we know that there's been some trials and tribulations for the defending champions.
I
last
mean,
few
come
weeks,
on,
huh?
YBK. I mean, what happened this week and what was
All right,
going down?
all right.
What was going down?
Our Philadelphia Eagles went to Minnesota to take on their ex-quarterback, Mr. Carson Wentz.
Come on.
And company. At first, I was like, okay, I'm confident. The first half was beautiful, guys. Like, Eagles were flying. They were flying.
Big time.
But then offense didn't really didn't do much after they did their damage. I remember I texted you guys like, bro, we're good.
Yeah.
But I feel like the main course of this game, Eagles won 28-22. But our defense destroyed Carson Wentz. I feel like. I think two interceptions. We had multiple stops in the red zone. And I felt like Carson Wentz was just frustrated and couldn't really do much.
Yeah.
But I kind of like trash talk the offensive coordinator, but I think they changed things up. Jalen Hurts be calling these plays. And Mr. Devontae Smith went for 183 yards, 9 receptions, and a touchdown. And A.J. Brown went 121 yards, 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns.
Going crazy.
So it's kind of crazy.
Do you feel like the little beef is a little bit over now that people have been saying? AJ Brown Jalen Hurts are having a little thing now that they've had their connections the last couple.
I feel like we have to
it's okay?
maybe like give it like 1 or 2 more weeks, and we'll have to see on that
Have to
one.
see on that one.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the Eagles game?
I watched the game because when you was like, yo, Eagles, like, I like this connection they had. I watched the game. I turned it on, and I feel like Eagles is still very frustrated right now. I have a feeling that this is not going to hold up. This reminds me a lot of the Eagles from a few years ago when it was starting to come off the rails. You had a good game. Jalen Hurts had the best game he's had in 3 years,
Yeah.
besides the Super Bowl versus the Chiefs.
Right.
This is his best game as a passer. Bro, y'all won 28-22. Barely won because the Vikings didn't want to have no red zone offense. I don't know. I will say this. Carson Wentz, even for minus the 2 interceptions, had a pretty good game because he did get the ball down the field. I'm really nervous in the long run for Eagles' run game. But you know what? You're back into the win column. All is well. 5 wins, 2 losses. You're still sitting right up there, right with the Bucks and the Lions. So you're chilling. I don't know, man. I'll be a little bit nervous long term if Saquon, if the offensive line can't get him loose. They give him 18 carries there. They're not really giving him no extension of the run game in the short passing plays, which might be a way to unlock this whole thing. Kind of like how Christian McCaffrey isn't getting much until this week. He wasn't running for nothing,
Right.
but there was unlocking him in those short passing opportunities. I don't know, man. Hey, you got the win. I'm not really sure. I'm scared of the Eagles if the Pats play the Eagles right now in the Super Bowl. I love it. That's like a good matchup. If I could do that, I'll get a rematch. Like, shit.
I think we're getting, everything that we've always been talking about, or what the media has been talking about for a while. Can Jalen Hurts throw the ball? Can Jalen Hurts be the dominant passer and lead the Eagles to dominant wins? I think Jalen Hurts is not running as much ever since he had that concussion last year, and he's been kind of taking a lot of the hits over the last couple of years. So he's really going to have to show, can I really throw the ball for these next couple of weeks? Them not being able to run the ball, though, I think, especially over last year, and I think when you think about the Philadelphia Eagles over the last 5 years, the run game has been something that has been to reckon with. That run game and that front four. And I think the front four, with Brandon Graham coming out of retirement, I think that was amazing. That's something that they wanted to reinforce. But again, the running game not being what it needs to be, I don't know. YBK, do you feel as though you're worried, or you're like, hey, this is just trying times. We're way better than we were last year. Just give it time.
I feel like for me, it was a big upside to see Jalen Hurts have that perfect passer rating and kind of like what you said, is he able to sling the ball, throw the ball? I mean, we saw it. He threw to Devontae Smith and AJ Brown over 300 yards.
Yep.
And there's a crazy Eagles stat where his first 300 passing game of the season, 3 touchdowns and a perfect passer rating. The only quarterback in Eagles history with a perfect passer rating is Donovan McNabb in 2007.
Come on.
So it's pretty good. I feel like it's a big upside here. There's a big game against the Giants because we had a devastating loss 2 weeks ago against the Giants, but we're in our home now, so we're going to have to see on the passing on if Devontae, because we know Devontae can just go.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's up to Jalen if he can sling it like the Vikings game.
Yeah.
So I'm optimistic about our offense.
Back on track for y'all though. I will sideline storyline from this game is that Jordan Addison had like another great game. I feel like high key, Justin Jefferson and Addison might be the best 1-2.
1-2.
If you think about it, because Addison, bro, came right back off the PED suspension and came right out of it. Or I don't know what he took or what he got caught taking, but
it was a little accident.
He looked good.
It was a little accident. He had a little cream that got rubbed on him. You know what I'm saying? Got tested back. That's all.
He did the sinner style.
Nothing crazy.
Sinner style.
He's so bad. I mean, guys, we got to talk about this. And, being part of the MSD crew is probably one of my favorite things. You know what I mean? Because not only do I have my own sports team that I love, but I also get to see other games because I got to be knowledgeable. Mm-hmm. And there's these 2 guys right now. One is my boy. You already know my guy. And another one who's kind of creeping up, unfortunately, in the same division as Sam, Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. The Denver Broncos played the New York Giants in Denver. It was an honorary moment. Demaryius Thomas was honored in the Hall of Fame, Ring of Fame for the Broncos. Yeah. It was supposed to be a glorious day. R.I.P. Yeah. And when the look of it, it looked like the Giants were gonna just ruin the situation, up 32-0, going into about, I think it was like 14 minutes and 50 seconds going into the fourth quarter. The gods came. Demaryius Thomas came, Jesus came, I think, because the Denver Broncos put up 33, talking about a Jesus year, put up 33 in the fourth quarter to win 33-32 in a walk-off field goal. Bo Nix had 2 touchdowns in terms of throwing, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversion attempts completion. I mean, guys, was this the Giants game that was lost, or do you think the Denver Broncos just came out of nowhere and said, we're not losing this game if Jesus Christ was playing?
Do you see this game?
I didn't watch the game.
Amazing.
I don't know. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, what an amazing game. I only watched the end, but to be honest with you, I will say this. Shout out to Jackson Dart for actually playing really well as a rookie QB, because I thought when they scored with like less than a minute left.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart got in
the
on
Giants,
like a 1-yarder. Looked like he didn't get in there, or they looked like they had a fumble, overturned it, boom, he gets in on a 1-yard run.
Yep.
They take the lead. And then they got down the field. Cortland Sutton on a nasty got open on a nasty route. I mean, sometimes you just need a little bit of luck on your side in execution. Sean Payton's a great offensive coach. And the Giants just didn't have the formula to keep the clock running at the end right there. You know what I mean? It just takes a few big plays. Football be like that. Don't happen all the time, but you could have a 20-point comeback in the fourth quarter. You could score nothing in 3 quarters,
In 3
and then
quarters.
scored 33 points.
How do
in
you
the
score
fourth quarter.
46 points in the fourth quarter together? You know, like both teams,
I know.
46 points in
Come
one
on,
quarter.
46.
I mean, Jackson Dart, listen, he was 15 for 33. He had 283 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. He also, ran for 5 for 11 carries. He had a rushing touchdown as well. So he accounted for 4 touchdowns. So for a rookie, stepping into this lineup, the boy is playing well. You guys lost to him. You guys are about to do a little revenge game. So the boy got skills. I gotta give it to you. If you're putting up some parlays or you're trying to make some money on some bets, bet on Jackson Dart. The boy does deliver. I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, this is bad coaching. If I'm up 32 points, 32-0 going into the fourth quarter, there should be no way I should lose this game in any way, shape, or form.
19-0.
Sorry,
They had a
19-0.
19 point. They did. I mean, in fairness to the Giants, they did put up a fight in the fourth. It wasn't like Denver just did 33 unanswered.
Right, they still
did put a
scored.
fight. That's why I feel like we do got to put some respect on the way that he stepped up in the moment, Jackson Dart, to kind of lead them on some scoring drives. Like, okay, you're up big, but now the other team scores. How do you respond in a hostile environment on the road on a night with like a special tone? I felt like he responded. One, the defense couldn't get a stop. But it's sometimes, man, you can't, your drives, you get the chunk plays, you don't keep the clock running, though. Like, sometimes you want them to call you down on that close, 10-yard run. You want it to be second and inches, second and 1.
Yeah.
So I bet, keep that clock running. Now I get a new set of downs, keep the clock running, you know what I mean?
Let's take control.
And that's why I think a little bit of the coaching. I think I would have chewed the clock a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have chewed the clock down, and I'd be like nobody's business.
But
But
the timeouts, everything.
but Demaryius Thomas was in the building, so I mean, it just is what it is. So I'm very grateful that the Denver Broncos were able to win. I was 1 loss this week, guys. I had 1 loss. It was just that opening game for Jacksonville and the Rams. So it was a great week for me in terms of picks.
Nice.
One game that I really want to talk to you guys about, and this is a group thing. I need some input. The Indianapolis Colts played the Chargers. It was a shootout. It's great, but Indy wins. I get that. Is Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts gonna be a NFL favorite? Are they gonna make it to the Super Bowl? What is going on? Because I'm confused. It looks like based on their schedule, they're gonna go 15-1, maybe. It's and they should be undefeated at this point. So I don't know. Did anybody see the Indianapolis Colts going well? Is it just me? Is it just me, Michael Jones?
Just me?
Is it just
me? I mean, they're good. Daniel Jones is playing great. This is the resurgence. We've had a lot of QBs like this. The Geno Smiths, the Sam Darnolds. Ryan Tannehill was kind of the OG. Shout out to Vrabel.
That's very true.
Went from he got cut from Miami. He was back up. Boom. Thrust himself back into the starting role. He's playing well. Daniel Jones is playing really well. He has a great tight end. Brock Bowers style. Warren. Nasty. JT is having an amazing year, back to prime JT statistics, leading the league in rushing yards, leading the league in rushing touchdowns, leading the league in first downs gained. The defense seems shored up. Like they've had a couple games where they gave up, where they had to have a score at the end, but they've got that score at the end every time. You know what I mean? They seem to come up with a timely stop. I think they're the real deal. I think they're a real deal regular season, but you're not seeing that squad go in. Like if they went in against Buffalo, even if Baltimore can get their form back and still punch a ticket as a wild card team or win their division, because their divisions might end up tight if Steelers drop a few games.
Right.
I would still be like, do I want to immediately take the Colts?
You're
Do I
right.
want to immediately take the Colts? Nah. But I feel like we got to put some respect on Steichen. Is that his
Yep,
name? The
yep,
coach,
yep,
Steichen.
Steichen,
He's
yeah.
doing a great job. The offensive coordinator doing a great job with Daniel Jones. And shout out to JT for the resurrection after a down year.
Exactly. The JT coming off with the nice leading the league in yards, huge for the Colts. And we've seen JT do that Triple Crown like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, we also seen Daniel Jones with the Vikings last year. What was the record? Like 15-2?
Yep.
So, I mean, yeah, pretty good.
So we have Indy. You got teams like New England. You got teams like, even, dare I say, the Seattle Seahawks. Are there any teams that you feel like going into almost mid-season, because we're about to be about a week or two till we'll be mid-season. We'll have our little deep dive then. Are there any teams that you feel like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Or you're like, this is expected? Anybody you're like really blown away by, or anybody you're
I
like?
still want to keep an eye on Cincy out the AFC.
Okay.
I still want to keep an eye on Cincy, just because Joe Flacco, second week in, looked really
Amazing.
much better.
Amazing.
For much better for his performance versus his first week there, short week. So I'll keep an eye on them because that division's wide open. Browns 2-5, Ravens 1-5, Bengals 3-4, and Steelers are sitting at 4-2. But you lose a few division games, and that division could be wide open to any of them. So I would say keep an eye on the Bengals still. Sheesh, maybe Joey B make his way back into the year if they in playoff position.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, if Flacco puts them in playoff position, I'm gonna ride Flacco out. That's just me. I don't know about you, but if Flacco puts Cincinnati in the playoffs and is playing a wild card game,
40-year-old,
a wild card game against New England, you know what I mean, at New England, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll give it to you, Flacco. That's not bad.
Pretty good.
Do we have an MVP front runner for this year? Do we have any idea? YBK, is there anybody on your mind that's like, ooh, I think
Before the MVP, I want to shout out the 49ers.
Come on.
Because Mr. CMC is having himself a great, phenomenal season as well. I mean, last game he ran for 129 rushing yards. He went for 72 receiving yards, 7 receptions. This man, definitely injury prone, but if he's playing, he's playing.
Yeah.
So I feel like 49ers here, big upside here for me. I like that team a lot.
him and Mac Jones going crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Shanahan because their defense is great. Or Robert Saleh too as well, who's back there now. That defense has had crazy amount of injuries, and they looked amazing against Atlanta. Although Atlanta's offense has been hit or miss, so we'll see if Penix can lock in. MVP odds, bro. You know who the odds-on favorite is? I'm looking at I'm on DraftKings right now.
Talk to me.
Odds-on favorite, Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, come on.
25 odds now. Probably because Baker had a bad game because the Bucs just came and lost that one because Goff jumped up to the 6th spot here. But Patrick Mahomes right now is plus 125. Josh Allen plus 360.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield plus 700. But this one gets me.
Come on.
Drake May plus $800.
Come on, Drake May! Come on!
Unreal.
My guy, Drake May! Listen, I'm letting you know. When you win the MVP, maybe not this year, maybe not, but next year for sure.
Turn up.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Club Paradise called it first. My boy, Drake May. Come on.
Turn up, baby.
I might have to put a couple dollars on there. You never know.
Put the money in the flow.
You never know. I can put $1 too.
He's top 4.
Top 4, and he top 5 in passing. So come on with it.
Oh my goodness.
Coming out of nowhere, baby.
Wow. And then Stafford's right behind him. I mean, he had a great 3-touchdown game. International.
4.
4. I mean,
5.
5. Oh, right, 5.
3, 4, 5. Count it up.
Oh my. Oh yeah. So there was a fun fact in that game. He completed passes to 10 different wide receivers. It was the first time since Nick Foles in 2015 that a Rams quarterback accomplished this feat.
No Puka.
No Puka. So he had to throw to everybody.
Devontae had to come in real quick.
Everybody
with the
but everybody but Tutu Atwell. I don't know how that happened, but Tutu did. Tutu came on the plane, but Tutu did not play. I had somebody. They had him at like 2 catches. You know what I mean? Like I think it was like a plus 125. I was like, okay, let me put a little couple dollars on Tutu. Tutu, you ruined my parlay. Tutu's on the plane.
Tutu, get your ass back on the plane.
Get your ass back on the plane. Get your back. Come back to LA. Come back to SoFi. You know what I mean? You might get a couple of passes these days. Come on with it.
Yep.
10 different receivers except to 2.
And he didn't even choose Tutu. Man.
I mean, so we got the guys got Baker who kind of dropped. You got Mahomes, maybe even Dak. I mean, like we said, Drake May. My guy.
That's a dark horse.
I mean, how do you guys feel? Jonathan Taylor? Would you throw Jonathan? Would you throw Jonathan Taylor in the MVP consideration? I mean,
Nah, wait.
They just don't give it.
If you don't give Saquon the MVP last year, no one's gonna win
no
that.
one's doing it.
No running back gonna win until you
LPOY.
break that rushing record or something like that. Even so, I feel like.
All right.
Yeah, he'll be offensive player of the year right now.
Big time.
At this rate.
All right. Then I guess it's got to be a quarterback, and it's just
It
it
is
is what it is.
It is. Yeah.
Leading your team to greatness. So Drake May, come on with it. Drake May. I love it.
On the other side of the ball, though, just to one performance to shout out from this week was Micah Parsons' career high 3 sacks.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he took the lead for Defensive Player of the Year with that performance there. Although Green Bay almost losing to Jacoby Brissett was crazy. Another game that I watched, I don't know why I had this one on. I was like, I'm going to leave this one on. I want to watch it. Close game. Cardinals look good. Jacoby Brissett looked like he handling the offense and maybe better than Kyler.
Mr. Kyler Murray?
Know, man.
Oh, my goodness.
They should have won that game. Shout out to the Packers for getting away, but shout out to Micah Parsons. Great performance.
Green Bay is one of those teams where I never believe. Like, you guys can go undefeated during the regular season. I still don't believe you because for some reason right now I just don't feel as though Jordan Love is an elite quarterback. Like, everybody's been saying, oh, he's top 5, he's top 5. I don't even think he's a top 10 quarterback. That's just not how I feel about him. I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Almost losing to the Arizona Cardinals. Come on. Ridiculous.
Yeah. We got to see if they can make a run to the playoffs. Stay healthy, though. That wide receiver core is infinitely boundless. Like, they got a lot of talent.
There's a lot.
That wide receiver core for Green Bay, so we'll see. Yeah.
I love it.
For my MVP, guys, I'm going to go crazy and choose Mr. Patrick Mahomes right now because Rice came back looking good, and Chiefs, I mean,
back on track?
Yeah, I feel like they're back.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a good chance that Mr. Patrick Mahomes can win back an MVP.
Yeah. He was at 2.5 touchdowns for the first time, I think, in a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For
the first time I saw him at 2.5, I was like, oh, dang, they really believe he's going to be tossing them. And he tossed them things.
Yes, he did.
So I love it. I mean, YBK, you see me with my jersey.
Oh, is it that time?
You see me with my jersey.
Yes.
And you already know we have a little bit of ting-a-ling going around in the background. Just checking a little something.
Yes.
It's the start of one of the best seasons.
Oh.
Maybe the second best to me, but one of the best seasons because it's around the same time as my birthday.
True.
In the world, not just in America. In the world. It's NBA, baby.
Oh.
Can you let us know? Can you talk to us about this Tuesday opening day?
Let's go. NBA is back today, and we started off the Houston Rockets with their new leader, Mr. Kevin Durant. Flew over to OKC to Paycom Center, take on the defending champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Come on.
Shea and Co.
Come on.
Let's go. And it was a wild game, guys. Wild. It went OT,
baby.
OT. SGA game-tying shot in the fourth. And then they win by SGA, right? Was it SGA? SGA game-winning, free throw winning 125-124. Let's go with the bang.
If y'all peeps, like I was over here, I'm like looking to the left at I was watching. I was like, no way. Yeah, because the Rockets at the last second in that first overtime to push it to a double overtime, but then KD fouled out. He fouled Shea at the end of the game. Yeah, Shea finished 35-5-5.
KD messed up.
He kind of recovered his line. He recovered.
KD messed up that free throw, and he got fouled out.
Kevin is kicking himself because we were watching before we got on with you guys, and we were seeing the game. We thought it was going to be over. KD had 2 free throws. He was right at the thing. Easy money sniper.
I thought so.
Misses the first free throw. Sam, had to let everybody know he is 88% efficient when it comes to the line.
What happened?
And what happened? He just wanted to miss it. 1 out of 10. It is what it is. Ended up going to OT, and they couldn't hold it off. I mean, Michael John, were you expecting this? How did you feel about this game?
Defending champions start off the year with a really good win. Shout out to SGA. Slow start. We're looking. Going into the fourth, dude had like 10 or 12, and he ended with 35.
35.
So he ended the game strong. I like that.
Okay.
Shout out to Alperen Şengün with a crazy first game. Had a great Euro. Took Turkey all the way to the finals in Euro. But fun game. Champions is back. But Houston, a lot of people have them as a contender out there out west. So. We'll have to see, man. That might be a future playoff matchup right there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, coming off second seed, 50-plus wins, you add KD, you lose your primary Jalen Green, but still.
It's not bad.
It looks good. I like it a lot.
Looks good.
I like it a lot.
And
then what do we got right now?
That's what I want.
What do we got right now?
Might be playing tonight.
Wait a minute.
I heard there's something.
I heard a team from Los Angeles.
I heard there's something. I mean, listen.
Not called the Clippers. might be playing.
I heard there was something going down in the LA in the crypto.
Yes.
I heard there was something going down in the crypto. And which we're not that far from, by the way. I think I can hear the lights. I can hear the swishes. I can hear the Aisha Curry saying, "I wish people loved me," because she's been complaining.
Yeah.
You crazy, bro. You crazy for that one.
I'm just telling
So
you.
right now, we got the Lakers-Warriors going on. Warriors are up 49-42. We're
Okay.
almost at ending the first half.
Talk to me. What's going on?
So let's go. Jimmy Butler's leading his team. 15 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Curry, 14 points. And then the other flip side, we got Luka with 16, 6, and 2. With Austin Reeves, second scoring option, 12 points, 3 and 4.
Come on.
Not bad. Not bad so far. And I mean, this offense in the Lakers, we already know Luka's going to basically grab everything.
Yeah.
If Lakers can get some wins without LeBron, then they'll be fine. Because they should be able to, if they can be a good enough team where we're competitive with any caliber talent with no LeBron, they could beat anyone with LeBron.
Yep.
That's what I think.
Yep. I totally agree. Those wins going to be so precious without LeBron because when he comes back, we set. And I'm set.
How about the storyline of the fact that the Golden State Warriors have the oldest lineup ever? I think it's going to be,
Oh, really?
if Big Al starts at 5'2", I don't know if they're going to start him or if they're going to put Kuminga to start at the 4 because Draymond starts at 5. But think about it. Curry, JB, JB,
Yep.
Okay.
Draymond,
They're old.
Big Al is going to be one of the oldest average starting lineup. Then you plug in, okay, that's fine. You get Poggi or Moody would start at your 2.
Drop a little bit.
But that's crazy.
Dang.
Bro,
I didn't
is that
even
not
think
crazy?
about that.
That's old. That's a very,
35
very old
plus.
team.
Like 3 already with 35 plus.
But they was extremely good last year. I think they was like 27 wins, less than 10 losses when all 3 of the Draymond, Curry, and JB played together.
old man squad.
Let's see what happens. They might be coming in, looking like, let's get that 3 seed, 4 seed. And then they look into the playoff run with like that experience. So, but that's how old.
That's what I'm saying. Do you really think that they can win enough games and have enough legs under them to try to get a 3 or 4 seed in this situation?
I feel like they need another piece.
That's what I'm saying.
One more piece. Get rid of Kuminga.
They need a young gun.
Trade him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just re-signed Kuminga though. They finally came to the deal with him.
They can't trade. So you can't.
That's what was crazy.
But still, we need one more.
Yeah,
though.
you need something. You
I
need
still think
something.
one more.
I don't know if they have the money for it. They already paying crazy dough to JB and to
Curry.
Yeah. That's crazy money already.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you sign Kuminga right to a decent contract, I mean, you could at least get some assets. You could maybe trade him for a decent shooter. You know what I mean? But I think if you just pay this guy, I don't know. I just can't. I can't see Golden State really taking a playoff run with that being that old of a crew. I just can't. I can't.
I mean, it's the same team that beat the Rockets. Y'all loved the Rockets last year.
That's because
it's the same team right now. This exact team beat the Rockets last year.
The Rockets were young and dumb and chilling in Houston with all the clubbies. So I think now that they got Kevin Durant, who can tell them, hey, instead of leaving the club at 4.
Let's just go home.
Let's go home at 2.
And then we'll go play
Just
ball.
go home, take a shower.
Okay,
Exactly.
Fair enough. I ain't gonna lie. I think that the Warriors could. This is the last
hurrah.
I think this is the last run for Steph as a Warrior. If he wants to go somewhere else, he could probably win a chip, not as a Warrior, but this is the last run for the Warriors. So.
I mean, he has this year, and then he has one more year next year, and he's a free agent in 2 years. But he's gonna be 39 though at the time.
Yeah, I think he's retired.
He's gonna be,
no, but
I feel like he can still shoot, be a 2.
Yeah,
and,
but
but you're not gonna
come
want
off the bench.
You know we're gonna want to see Steph Curry coming off the bench.
I know, but
That is
I feel
not.
like
I don't even think Steph Curry wants to see.
Like,
him
you
coming
know
off
how
the
Clay
bench.
right now he's in the bench. I know.
I hear
not
you.
to compare to Clay and Steph.
That's what I'm saying. I hear you.
39 Steph will be valuable in my opinion.
I think a 48-year-old Steph would still be
but
valuable.
I guess it's up to him.
I think that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I
okay.
think Aisha Curry's doing too many interviews. He needs to get
Too
home.
many. She's on more media than him.
I think he needs to get home, pop another baby in there so she can be quiet a little bit. That's just me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I will say this. They're an old team, but Al Horford helps them space the floor way better, so you could run 2 bigs like Draymond and Al, because at least he could stretch the floor and he could shoot. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying that they're going to be crazy, because you can't, if you only play 65 games a year, you know what I mean? maybe you ain't gonna be a 60-win team.
True.
But they could get in there 50 wins. Let's see what happens, bro.
Well, the Lakers are up one. The Lakers are up one right now.
Okay.
So we'll see what
Going to
happens.
second half.
What do you guys? How do you think this ends? So right now we're going into halftime. It's about to 54, 53.
Yep.
What do you guys think? You guys got Lakers for night
yeah.
one?
I think I got
Lakers.
120, 107.
Oh, damn.
Lakers.
107.
Yeah, I think 107 for the Golden State
Okay.
Warriors.
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
Boys
Lakers win
going
by
in.
13.
Wow. Lakers win by 13.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to disagree on this one. We're gonna have to.
Warriors
We're gonna have to
here?
ride with the Warriors, baby.
Warriors?
Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time.
Oh,
Tripping.
mama.
Yes, sir.
I'm of
Big
course
shots
go.
in the fourth quarter.
I'm of course go Lake Show. Of
Come on.
course, you know they're gonna win by like 5 or 6. I don't know
Come
exact
on.
score, but you know Luka Magic. Everybody.
Luka got 22
Luka's
right now.
full season now as a Laker.
Come on.
I'm so excited, and this team without LeBron kind of reminds me of that Mavs team without nobody. It's just Luka.
That's what I'm saying.
So let's go.
Skinny mini Luca. I think it's gonna be a different. It's gonna be.
I want to mention
situation.
some. I saw the video the other day. They kind of compared the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're like, all right, Luka is Anakin Skywalker. Right. Dirk Nowitzki was Qui-Gon Jinn from episode 1.
Okay.
So that's Obi-Wan's master.
Okay.
Obi-Wan is Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
And then LeBron in the Lake Show is the Sith
Come on with
and
it.
the dark side.
Come on with it.
And then we get him, and then Luka becomes Darth Vader. But the end of the story, Cooper Flag is Luke Skywalker.
Oh my god.
So it's a kind of story they built, but it makes sense though.
All I gotta
insane.
all I gotta say is Darth Vader did a lot of destruction. Before,
He did.
He did a lot of.
We didn't see that yet.
He did a lot of dirt before that boy is coming crazy. So I can't wait to see what the Sith's
It's
gonna
the Sith
build.
time right now.
I can't wait to see what
Yes,
the Sith's
sir.
gonna build.
Yes, sir.
Skinny mini Luca, bringing the Sith, baby.
Exactly.
Come on with
All
it.
warmed up and polished from Sylvania. Let's go. Woo.
The Death Star always gets blown up.
Look, at
remember
some
that.
point, yes.
Just remember that Death Star always
We
gets
need,
blown
we
up,
need,
y'all. So.
Michael John always likes to remind us of that rinky-dink championship that we won. So we need a little quick reminder
Yes,
that
yes.
we still are those boys.
Even though it blows up, the damage has still not done yet.
It's not done
It's
yet.
not done yet.
It's not
so we
done
gotta
yet.
wait for the damage first, and then we'll
That's
see it
what
blow
I'm saying.
up.
Watch it blow
Yes,
up. Once
yes.
we win a chip or two, and then it can blow
And
up.
then we can- yeah,
Then it's
exactly.
fine. Then it's
Exactly.
fine. Then we'll be back in darkness.
I
like
love
we've
that.
been.
Can I ask y'all Celtics opening the year
Ooh.
versus the 76ers?
Okay.
I think Joel Embiid is on pace to return.
To play for
Yeah.
game one? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. He's on pace because he played. They said that he had seen his first action since last year.
Okay.
So I hope to see him,
That'll be
PG, Tyrese Maxey. But then you got Celtics, just a Jason Tatum-less Celtics, and a lot different look. No more Drew Holiday, no more Porzingis, no more Big Al. So what are we thinking for opening night? I mean, obviously, I feel like the Celtics is a sneaky pick to still be good, and if they're good enough, like a high seed, maybe Jason Tatum comes back a little faster. We'll see.
Did you see that
opening
that
night, though.
news about Jason Tatum might be coming back? Like I guess not. Like he could be playing February.
I think they mean playing as in like getting on court. Like right now he's getting on court action, but I think they mean like playing, like actually scrimmaging.
Like body to
'Cause
body?
I don't think
Yeah.
that he'll come back.
I see. Okay.
I don't think that he'll be able to come back until like a minimum
A year.
March,
yeah,
March.
exactly. February,
Yeah,
March
yeah.
is like the early end of it.
Just
because
when,
it
like,
happened in,
playoffs
what,
started
April,
that time, right?
Or when
No,
did
right.
that? No, it didn't. It happened.
That was
later.
playoffs, no?
May.
May.
Is it May?
May, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I think he
Early
won't
playoffs, I
even
think.
think about even probably playing a game, or maybe even a pickup game, a 3-on-3 till after the All-Star break, and then even playing 5-on-5s. Sorry about that. I think would be even more difficult.
Yeah.
He won't even play that till March. So
I see.
But what do you? How do you think they're gonna look with no Tatum?
I
though?
think
Let's,
I
like,
think
opening
JB's
night.
gonna have to take an extra step. I think that's the first thing. I think 2, it's gonna be a bunch of young guns being in a city that's very vibrant and that's really fun. So I think there's gonna be a lot of high scoring games, but I don't see a lot of wins. Kind of like when we saw with the Orlando Magic a couple years ago when they were kind of like that 6th seed, 7th seed that kind of came in. They could put up numbers, but they couldn't hold teams on defense. I think it's going to be a very similar situation. I still think the Celtics can still make the playoffs, but I think they're either a play-in team or a very low-seeded team in that sense.
I feel like, of course, JB has to step up, but I feel like he already has that in him.
Right.
Because I, in my opinion, I see JB as 5-star too. Like when I see Celtics with JT and JB, it's like 5-star, 5-star. So I feel like this is cool, and you guys added Anthony too. He's a scorer. So I feel like He could definitely make playoffs and have a good run.
Yeah,
this
but
year without
the
JP.
big guy
I mean,
position
JT.
is where I'm scared. Like Luka Garza, like what's
We've had that, but we've had that before where guys couldn't protect the rim, and we gotta run and gun on them. Run them out on
yeah,
them.
but that's like the Pacers. Honestly, I wish we would be more like the Magic because I like what the Magic did in the offseason, adding Desmond Bane, and I like their issue has been shooting and offense sustainability because their defense is always high ranked, but they can't hit the shots at the end.
Right.
So you know what, PP. Payne Pritchard, maybe he come in for some big bucks if he can
be a
have a
step
crazy year. I actually feel like Anthony Simons might just be like a little stopover for 1 year,
Yeah.
but PP could earn some money. And let's not forget Mr. Derek White, great player, maybe the best defensive guard in the league. Can shoot that three, so let's see.
I did hear a quote that he was talking about. I want to retire as a Celtic. So this is something that might be if he steps up and he feels that much kind of love for the city and love for playing for this team, he might be able to do a little something. But that's why I still think they're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
So
you know what? I'm gonna say 6th seed. Boston Celtics 6th seed, and it leaves it wide open because the top of this Eastern Conference. Watch out for Cleveland to run back. I know no one's talking about Cleveland, but Cleveland won 66 games last year, right? So 66 games, Cleveland might run it back. Knicks, they right there. And then who else do you think is going to be running away with it? Bucks? Who is it?
Giannis.
Just Giannis? What? Just Giannis is going to win a championship?
Giannis and Miles Turner, baby.
The East is weak enough, I guess. I guess the East is weak enough that
Detroit?
Giannis can do it by himself. Detroit.
Come on, Kate.
Detroit's
Maybe.
a good team. So, but bro, don't sleep. Celtics sit there at that 6th seed. Make a little run. Maybe Tatum says, you know what?
I'm coming back.
Let's run it.
Let's run it.
We trade for a big mid-season.
Mid-season. See
what
what happens.
Mid-season.
Coach, put me in.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
I'm excited. I'm excited that we have another, baseball is exiting, which is kind of a very constant, multiple games a week. I'm glad we got NBA rolling back around. We had a fantastic fantasy basketball draft, so shout out to the league. And look at
Come on with
to this year. We about to have to get this rolling.
Come on with it.
Snap. Tomorrow is going to be like a full NBA day, I think so. Because today was just the 2 games.
Right.
Start off, tip off. But tomorrow is like full effect fantasy basketball as well. Start your lineups.
Yes.
If you play ESPN Fantasy, there's a quick lineup button, and press that button, and all that whole week, all your starters are being played. So don't forget.
Please don't. I made that mistake my first year of fantasy. I did not know.
They didn't have that button though when you first played.
I did not.
They added that button. I didn't know. Like a year ago, 2 years ago.
And I also did not know how to play. So I was trying to figure out. I was like, well, how does this work? And then the multiple games. I'm a lot more of a seasoned veteran now. Shout out to YBK. Thank you.
For the viewers and listeners, we're playing Roto. So we playing points, straight points here, not categories. So we might introduce some head-to-head categories. We might introduce some dynasty leagues in the future.
For sure.
Depending on how the boys is feeling, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be a good year.
Should be good.
It's gonna be a good year.
It's
Shout
gonna be
out
fun.
to the commish.
Let's go.
Shout out to
You
the
already
commish.
know.
Shout out to the commish. I know that we said we had a little special segment.
yeah.
I mean, Michael John
Michael John,
Octagon
let's get it.
might be coming into the building. What's happening, baby? What's
up?
happening?
It is.
News from Michael John.
It coming to you from MSD Sports. It's your boy Michael John with Michael John's Octagon.
Come on, Octagon!
We got a great weekend coming up. We have an early card this Saturday coming to you from Abu Dhabi. So they fighting out there. Yeah, they fighting out there. And there's a big money out there. The first ever title defense for the newly minted heavyweight champion, undisputed heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall, right? John Jones has retired. So John Jones has now vacated the title, the contentious title since he never fought Tom. But Tom's fighting Ciryl Gane, former title challenger. Ciryl Gane fought both John Jones and Francis Ngannou. So this is going to be the first real big fight between Tom Aspinall and anyone since he's got the undisputed belt. So this is going to be a good one. Tom Aspinall is an absolute beast. He's run through everyone. He's only come out the first round once.
Okay.
So he's the shortest average fight time. So we'll see. Maybe it's going to be a long war. Maybe it's going to be a fast one. But it's a banger of a main event. And we got some big fights on the card as well. We got a women's belt up for grabs.
You know I love my ladies. I was just about to ask.
The strawweight title is up for grabs. We got Wei Li. Zhang Wei Li has moved up. She's vacated her belt from the strawweight She's gonna move up to fight Valentina Shevchenko at flyweight.
Shevchenko.
So we have a new title fight between Mackenzie Dern and Virna Jandiroba.
Okay.
So we talking like grapplers here. Fan favorite Mackenzie Dern. And then, of course, Virna, who's just like a beast. So it's going to be fun, man. Out in Abu Dhabi, it's up early, though. You got to get up early because out there it's PM. So we're talking 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for this card.
For a Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
It's early morning. It's an early morning Saturday.
It's already hurting because I liked being on the East the last couple of years, watching cards. It's back to 10 p.m. main cards.
Oh, yep.
So now it's back to 7 p.m. on regular time out here. But it should be fun. Shout out to Umar Nurmagomedov, who's fighting on the card as well. That's Habib's cousin.
Okay.
Of course, the legendary Nurmagomedov camp. He lost to Merab when he fought Merab a little bit this past year, who's been on an absolute tear. But he's getting back in the mix. And, with the win, he might be getting right back to a title shot. So it should be a fun weekend. UFC coming back around. So, we're going to have to stay checking in. And I can't wait to introduce some segments. I'm sure the viewers are gonna love this one with some reactions to the clips.
We can do
finishes.
we could do some live stream UFC cards too. If you're down, you know what I'm saying. We could do the live stream
of course.
MSD. It'll be so much fun.
Of course, so
that'd be a cool.
Should be a fun weekend, and I look forward for this season of MSD. We're gonna rock a little bit. We got some boxing, we got some UFC, so
should be fun. I have a quick question for some of the viewers who are new to the Octagon situation. It's season 2. You know what I mean? When someone leaves their belt, so the next guy just kind of grabs it and is kind of defending it. It's not like you guys fight for it in a sense. It's just dropped like that.
So the interesting,
especially the John Jones thing, particularly. That's what I'm
the
trying.
The dynamic was this right here. There was a vacant belt because Stipe and Francis had fought for the title. Francis won, but then Francis couldn't come to an agreement with the UFC. He didn't get re-signed, so he vacated the belt. To fight for the vacant belt, John Jones and Surreal Gone fought, and John, after a 3-year absence or 3.5-year absence, tapped out Surreal round 1.
Okay.
A lot of people hyped up Surreal, then John tapped him, and they're like, he's not that good. And I'm like, you always got to throw a wrench in it somewhere. What was weird was that John sat out and only defended the belt once against Stipe. And in the meantime, Tom Aspinall fought Curtis Blades for the interim title. So he won the interim title while John was out on injury. But then John came back and fought Stipe even though Tom had won the interim title. So it was a little bit.
But Tom didn't fight him?
No.
Tom was ducking him.
No, opposite.
John was ducking him?
That's what the fandom believes. So
John was ducking him. He was ducking him?
I don't know. I'm
not familiar. I'm not as familiar.
No, but
I'm
I ain't
confused.
the one saying that phrase ducking, though. I ain't the one saying that.
I'm saying ducking. I'm saying you don't got to say nothing.
That's what a lot
I'm just confused. If you the interim and I'm the champion, and you got something that says you kind of got something that I got to prove that you ain't got something like I got it.
That's how it should be.
That's just how I feel. I'm confused.
You know what it is? This is on the real. Is that John Jones is the GOAT. Okay. So the UFC gave him a favorable situation and didn't make him fight Tom Aspinall, but he should have. He probably still could beat Tom Aspinall, but John's getting a little older, and Tom is on a path to try to create a legacy. Okay. John's been is the greatest. You know what I mean? It's hard to argue it. So
transition.
Now we're talking maybe White House. John said I retire, and he vacated the belt, and then they said we're fighting at the White House, and John was like, I'm not retired. I want to. Yeah, y'all didn't even. Wait, you don't even know about this?
That's why I'm at. That's why we gotta get. That's why we get some of our listeners.
No. All right. Wow.
Come on, this is an extended segment. Come on, because we're trying to figure this out.
YBK doesn't realize that we're planning when we're coming to the anniversary of our nation, right? 1776. You feel me?
1776.
Right now, listen. Okay. 2026 coming. Oh. Yes.
Was it 400?
So guess what?
No way.
We're gonna have an anniversary to celebrate the anniversary. Donald Trump already agreed to this. With Dana White fighting. USC going to the White House. So now a lot of people, a lot of big players are vying for who's gonna headline, who gets to be on the card. Obviously, it's gotta be American laden because it's gonna be, it's a tribute. So wow, YBK.
Come on.
I love your
Tripping.
reaction. I love this. This is what we
Tripping.
catch it.
I'm
happy we brought this one up tonight. I'm happy.
Does
we
this
brought
relate to
one up.
the Trump building the ballroom right now?
I don't
He
know
was
if it
doing
has to do with the
something.
ballroom,
Yo,
but-
he teared down the White House today, bro. I was like, what's going on?
He's tearing down something. He's
Apparently,
building
it's like $250 million on a ballroom. I'm like, what the hell is he building?
He's trying to get ready for that UFC money.
Maybe.
Trying to get ready for that UFC money.
So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it should be a fun year.
Hey,
in UFC.
Trumpito, if you got some tickets,
MSD Sports White House
MSD Sports.
live stream. Come on, Trump.
you know what I'm saying?
Put us in.
It's limited.
Come on.
I ain't wearing no hat, but if you know what I'm saying, you got some tickets. You know what I'm saying? We can
Holla at your boy.
holla at your boy. We'll
That's
go out into DC, make a little popping.
White House, I'm down.
Come on with it, UFC. Listen, I'm all about America.
Man, I didn't know about that though. That's kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, we got so it's gonna be fun. We got a lot of exciting movements. You know, a lot of up and comers in the divisions. We got some big fights with people moving weight classes, trying to steal second belts. Islam moving up to welterweight to try to steal the belt off Jack. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about. You know, I ain't gonna give y'all too much because I don't want to overload the senses, but. We might be going to the White House here. Let's manifest it.
Come on with it.
White House.
YBK.
MSD Sports.
White House.
Yeah, White House. Let's get it.
Let's go.
I only did that. I think I did a tour when I was 5. That was
damn.
about it. That was about it.
You been in the White House?
I think so.
Damn.
I barely remember. I got pictures.
Damn.
It's one of
I've
those-
never.
it's one of
I've
those
only been
memories.
outside, like the bus. Like that's the White House, everybody. I didn't even get close, bro. I didn't even get. Oh my goodness, you went inside the White House.
Yes, I did.
Damn.
Y'all are very presidential, so
Yeah.
you deserve
They
it.
had to let the brother in at one point. Sometimes. Here it is.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
You're right. You're right.
I think it was affirmative action.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, guys, this was a great.
It's been fun.
This was a great episode. I mean, we were able to hit a bunch of different topics. We were able to have a lot of fun. Is there any kind of last minute things you guys want to talk about before we pop out?
No, I mean, listen, I'm just excited. It's only week 3.
Yep.
We barely got back into it.
Yep.
It's a blessing to be back over here on the West Coast. I want to just say shout out to the homie, shout out to Zany Zane.
Yes, sir.
Helping us on the technical side.
Way to the world.
Shout
Come
out
on.
to Asset Jaime, that's the homie Paul.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to Kim Hay.
Yes,
and
yes.
shout out to the family, y'all. It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's been great. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be with an RCR founder this past weekend. We were at the BML, Kim Hay, you know what I mean? It was awesome to be able to spend some time with him, kick it, do a little something, have a couple free drinks, sit in the box suite. You know how we do.
Woo!
But I hope we can, hopefully you might be able to see some of that segment. We have a little bit of snippet. We might be able to show you guys a little something later. So you catch us out on the YouTube. But it's always great to be with the RCR fam in any capacity. And I'm always grateful to be with the MSD crew because you already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. RCR Presents MSD Sports. My name is YBK. You can find me at YBK up in here. We got Michael John over here. We can find him at Michael John DeStefano. We got Camden over here. You can find him at Mr. Club Paradise. And you can find us, MSD Sports, at RCR MSD Sports. We on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, at any social media platform, Spotify on this podcast. Let's go. Let's go. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.